Do you think you were successful?
We're a little bit successful. We were somewhat successful. We stopped a lot of funding for that really just made no sense. That was just entirely wasteful.
All right. Joining us now, Katie Miller, host of the Katie Miller podcast, and Hogan Gidley, senior advisor to Speaker Mike Johnson. Welcome back to both of you, two very dear friends. Katie Miller, you set me up with him last March, and we had a long interview. And he was a little more optimistic then, but people were pounding away at him. But I'm going to tell you, I don't know, you tell me, I think he did a lot of good. And I think the spirit of DOGE and Elon Musk will continue on. I just think he created a certain Weltanschauung, which still lives on. You hear people, Joni Ernst was talking about it the other day. What do you think, Katie?
I think Elon Musk and the DOGE team, at President Trump's direction, forever reshaped and reformed how the federal government thinks about how it spends its money, especially from the administration perspective. If you look at what DOGE did in the beginning days of USAID, right, when they came in and literally took a sledgehammer to USAID, that was $20 million spent on Sesame Street in Iraq, or $60,000 for dance classes in Wuhan, China, that brought us the COVID virus. Those are great victories for the American people. And if you talk to now anyone across the State Department of political leadership, they'll tell you how that's so transformative for how they look at foreign spending across the U.S. government. And that's what conservatives have been screaming for forever, Larry, right? Is why are we funding things like DEI in foreign countries when we don't want to spend on that here? It's forced us to take a closer look at where American taxpayer dollars are going, both domestically and overseas.
I think you're right. Hoagie, look, we're in this continuing resolution. I think it's a trap, if you ask me. I think the Democrats love to shut the government down again. Even though the Harris poll, by the way, said Republicans won the shutdown. But putting that aside, the reason I wanted Katie on, first of all, because she's Katie. That's very important.
Of course.
But also because she's bringing back the whole Elon Musk thing. Elon made up with President Trump. I knew they would. I said that months and months ago. The key point, the substance, is the idea that we should cut stuff in the government we don't need. Okay, and House members and Senate members should be thinking about that, as well as people in the administration.
And because of his platform, which is massive, he exposed so much of that fraudulent spending to the American people. So now it wasn't just abstract. They got to see the dollars and cents of it all, which made them enraged, and for very good reason. I was in the meeting when Elon Musk came to the Capitol and spoke to people in the House and the Senate. And I remember hearing so many people in the room say, "Oh, Elon, we love what you're doing. We think DOGE is a great idea. But listen, there's some things in my district you shouldn't touch. There are some things in my state you shouldn't touch." And I was just sitting over there laughing, thinking, that's not what this is about. It's to expose and stop all of the fraudulent spending that goes nowhere, that doesn't improve the lives of the American people. Elon did a great job starting it. I think it continues with this administration.
Katie, the people he brought in some super people. Are they still around, or what happened to them?
There's a lot of people from DOGE who are still in the government who still have that eye towards cost cutting, and it hasn't just stopped when Elon left, I think, in May. But there are people now who have transformed into other roles since he brought in some of the smartest people who left their high-paying jobs to donate their time to the government. And those people, you look at Joe Gebbia with what he's doing with the National Design Studio and making .govs great again, right? You see that with Trump's Gold Card and Platinum Card. You see that with the rollout of AI at the Department of Energy. It's incredible websites. Those are just two of the examples. But I would push back on my dear friend Hogan for a second and say that if you look at some of the recent spending passed out of Congress, you would see again, like there's $1 million for the Metropolitan Opera elevators in New York City. You're looking at $1 million, I think, to the AFL-CIO of Michigan. They're still doing earmarks in Congress, right? And I think that's what Elon's talking about, is when he's still frustrated with Washington, D.C., is that no matter how much you can cut from an administration perspective, you still have these certain members of Congress who are still pushing their pet projects.
Before she beats you up, it's okay. She beats me up all the time, Hogan.
She's not pushing back. I agree with her.
It's not a problem. She's just saying there's more work to be done. I agree with her. All right, you two are fabulous. Katie, good work. That's all I'll say. Great work. Hogan, wonderful to see you too. Folks,
love you both.
I'll be right back.